Happy Chinese New Year if you're celebrating. I did celebrate Chinese New Year. It was really, really fun. I had a great time. And I also had a great makeup on. So I decided why not recreate it, make it a look, because it is inspired by Valentine's Day / Chinese New Year. So it's like a little bit of both. It's like romantic but like playful. So like, Let's begin. Okay, I'm just going to be pinning this little hairs. I haven't filmed in so long. This is new for me again. So don't mind me if I am awkward. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna fall like soon. This is a dual camera video. Oh my god, I'm excited. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime my face. I use this makeover primer. It's green. So I'm putting this everywhere. Okay, I gotta be honest. This concealer. This primer doesn't do anything to the redness on my face, but I love how it feels and I feel protected. Is it just me, or whenever I put on makeup, because I have huge pores, I just feel like I need that protection layer against the skin, just so that the foundation or concealer doesn't get into your little pores. I don't know, it might be just me, but this sort of soothes the anxiety of that. I don't really like using foundation, so I'm just going to be using a concealer to just cover up my breakout and my under eye and any redness that I have on my face. I'm going to be concealing the blemishes first because I want it to set a lot more there, and I kind of don't mind having like dark under eye circle, so I kind of let that sit on the skin the least amount of time. So yeah. Do you guys have any tip on how to minimize your pores? Because my pores they're like the Grand Canyons. I have like the pit to hell on my face. That's a lot of concealer. So much for not wearing any foundation, but whatever. I'm just gonna use my fingers to blend it because I can't afford a beauty blender. I'm a broke ass bitch. And I don't like the other makeup sponges, so finger it is. I'm gonna blend out the under eye first because, like I said, I want the ones on the breakout to sit a little longer. And I also didn't put any on my nose because it kind of like makes it seem like you don't have any base makeup on. I don't know, it looks like you're not wearing any face makeup on if you don't put any on your nose. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Feel free to try it out. Okay, that already looked a ton better. Next, I'm going to be taking powder. This is a compact powder. It's an Indonesian brand. It's one of my favorite powdered foundation ever. So I'm just going to be putting this on with my lip gloss mirror and the sponge that they gave me. I mean, I'm on a budget here. I'm not about to try and put everything with like brushes and I mean, I have brushes, but I feel like for powdered foundation, sponges work so much better. Yep, that's it. That's the powder. I feel like it's blended beautifully. My lips feels kind of chapped, so I'm going to be putting on this lip balm. Next, eyebrows. Eyebrows are important for me because I spent like 2 years of my life trying to shape them the way I like it, and now I'm finally happy with the way they are shaped. This might look a little weird, but I've always done this since I was in middle school, and it hasn't failed me, so I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. Plus, again, I'm a broke. I don't spend money on setting gel, okay? So I'm gonna be using a hairspray with a spoolie. Next thing I'm gonna do is fill them in. I'm gonna use an angled brush with a Victoria's Secret eyeshadow. Let's move on to the eyes. Okay, let's move on to the eyes. The first thing that I'm gonna do for the eyes is I'm gonna take this Collection Star by Blake. It's a L'Oreal lipstick. It's bright pink. Woo, honey. It's like a Barbie pink kind of color. I don't know, it's really pretty. And I never use this actually. It's in the color Primrose, if you're wondering. I never use this on my lips because I don't think I look good with pink lipstick, but I've used this multiple times on my eyes because it makes really good like cream shadow pink, a great pink cream shadow. It makes a really good pink cream shadow. I'm gonna take this and put it on my eyes, on the outer part. And I'm just going to blend that out. That's pretty. Okay, so that is on. Let me put a little bit more, probably. I need a little bit more, yeah. I'm gonna take a bit on the fingers and put it on the lid, like the outer part of the eye. Like blending it into the crease area. Oh, that's pretty. Yes! Okay, that's really pretty. Also with my pinky, I'm going to be taking a little bit on my lower lash line. I'm going to be taking this Natural Matte by Too Faced eyeshadow palette. It's really, really awesome. I really like it. On a fluffy brush. So fluffy! Really, really fluffy. I'm just going to be taking a little bit of honey butter. And I'm just going to be blending that all over. Oops, my phone. Then I'm just going to be taking that on the crease area. I'm using this as a transition shade, by the way, because it's really pretty and it blends out really well with the pink. Okay, so after I put that transition shade on, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush. This is my Estee Lauder. It's the same fluffy brush essentially, but it is a lot smaller and like a lot more tapered. So I'm just going to be taking this color right here, like right next to honey butter. This one right here. It's chocolate cookie. Focus! Okay, it's focused. Placing that on my crease, but focusing it on the outer part of the crease and blending it in. But staying on the crease area, not all the way to the lid, like I did with honey butter. This is just to like kind of like, I don't know, like deepen the crease, I guess. Brings back a little bit more of that definition. I don't know my makeup terms, okay? I'm like checking into the viewfinder and like making sure my camera doesn't stop recording. Does anyone know why your camera just like stop recording? It's like really annoying. So that's that. And then I'm taking the same color and I'm putting it on the lower lash line with this tiny ass brush. Look at how tiny that is. It's tiny. Anyways, that's the eyes. Now for the lid color. See, it just did it again. It just stopped recording again. Wow. Hi again, because my camera stopped recording. I'm just going to be taking this Luminizer Sisters, aka the Luminizers. Oh, the Luminizers. Highlighter palette. And I'm just going to be mixing these two colors right here. And I'm taking it in a flat brush now. I think this is a flat brush, yeah. In a flat packer brush now. And I'm just going to be putting that on my lids, basically. It's going to be my lid color. And then also taking the tiny ass brush, and I'm just going to be taking both color again and then putting it in the inner part of my bottom lash line. And I'm just going to be taking this fluffier but like a little denser brush, and I'm just going to be taking a blush color. This is Cheeky Glow. See? Cheeky Glow by Maybelline in Fresh Coral. It's in fresh coral, by the way. And I'm just going to be blending that lid color into the crease with this. So, you see, I don't know my makeup, but it turns out pretty well. So, that's basically the eye makeup. That's the eyeshadow done. Now I'm going to be moving on to the eyeliner, which is honestly my favorite part of a makeup look, but it is the hardest part to put on. I'm just gonna talk to this camera while I wait for this camera to fucking get a grip. So I'm just going to be taking the eyeliner and I'm just going to be making a wing but not fully lining my whole eye. So I'm just going to be taking that line right there, like my bottom lash line, and just like pulling a line out of that. Oh, okay, so that's that. That's a line. I'm just gonna blending that into my eye line. See, I don't put my eyeliner all the way to the inside, and that kind of just makes the eyes a little bit bigger. Yeah. So I'm just going to be doing that to the other eye. They're like completely different shapes. Okay. Now to top it off, we have to put on a little bit of mascara. I have two here that I'm just going to be put together, but the first mascara that I'm going to be using is the Hyper Curl Volume Express by Maybelline. I don't know if they still do this mascara, but I found a brand new one on in my drawer like the other day, and seems to work nicely, so I kept on wearing it. That's good. Okay, now while waiting for that to dry, like the mascara, before I could curl it and then put the next coat on of the other mascara, I'm bronzing out my face. I'm not going to contour my face, but I'm just going to be bronzing because honestly, they're two different shades right now. I'm just going to be making my face to the same color as the rest of my body. So I'm just going to be using this Mizu Alter Ego palette. This is in the color Rose, by the way. It's a rose palette. That's why I used like such a big brush, because I'm not necessarily contouring, but I do find a little bit of shape with this. A little bit down here. Wide on the forehead because I have a huge ass forehead. I'm just going to be contouring my nose. This is the only thing that I'm going to be contouring, and I'm using this Revlon palette. It's the old one, I don't know. And I'm just going to be taking this taupey, this taupe shade right there, and I'm just going to be using this brush, which is like a not as fluffy, round silicone. Is it silicone? Is it called silicone? This type of brush. Synthetic brush. I'm just gonna be taking a lot of that and just kind of contour my nose. So, next up, blush. So it's just like a sparkly coral color. I'm just going to be taking this brush, putting that all there, and just putting that on my cheekbones instead of the apples of my cheeks, because I want my cheekbones to stand out a little bit across the nose, because you're cute as f. Next up, highlighter. I'm using this e.l.f. one. Cheekbones, here like on the brow bone. Ooh, pretty. On the nose. That's basically it. All I'm going to do right now is just curl my lashes and then put the second mascara on. This is the Emina Starlash Aqua Mascara. And now for the lipstick. It's the Just Miss lipstick. Quality-wise, it's pretty horrible, but color-wise, it's f***ing pretty. I'm willing to risk it. It smells questionable too, but it's a beautiful color. Ooh! I'm just gonna gloss it up. This is it for the makeup look. I don't know, it's like really pretty. I really like it. And I hope you guys like it too. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.